As part of celebrations to mark the International Women's Month, Clearview News Desk presents this series on the evolution of the Nigerian woman from the pre-colonial era till date.
Women have come a long way through history, from the pre-colonial to the colonial era and now to the contemporary era. They have been making salient contributions to the growth and development of the society and have acted as custodians of great legacy in a country with rich cultures and potential. The role of Nigerian women in the pre-colonial era was characterized by their involvement in keeping their kin groups. At that time, the economy was largely subsistence in nature, and the women played their role in the economy by producing and distributing goods and services. In order to ensure that their families had enough to feed on, they farmed with their husbands and children. They were mostly involved in things like the production of palm oil, pottery making, weaving, and trading on commodities. This they did in addition to their primary role of nurturing children and playing their roles as wives and performing domestic duties. During this era, education for women was mostly functional as they had to acquire the skills to make income. Any woman who had no skill was totally dependent on her husband. Also during this period, women in most Nigerian societies were considered as free adults under customary law. This, however, does not mean that there were no limitations, as they were subordinated to male authority, though they had independence in terms of income. In spite of the fact that land was communally owned, in most societies, women could not inherit land even though they tilled the land with men. Politically, they were integrated into their communities and played complementary functions. In the pre-colonial era, women had some form of political influence. For instance, in Borno, women were adept at the administration of the state. They occupied important positions in the royal family. Some of these positions were Mejira, Queen Mother, and Gumsu, which is the first wife of the May or king. Similarly, in the history of ancient Zaria, women performed significant political functions. Modern Zaria was founded by Queen Baka Turuk in the first half of the 16th century, and her daughter Amina succeeded her as queen. Amina was very powerful, and as a warrior, in order to protect the city, she built a wall around it and extended its territories to Bauchi. The people of Katsina and Kano paid her tributes, and she made her city a commercial center of repute. On the contrary, in ancient Yoruba land, the Oba ruled but with the assistance of ladies of the palace such as Iyalodes, Iyalojas, and Iyalaje. Moremi of Ife was known to have played a prominent role. In the ancient Benin Kingdom, Queen Emotan displayed bravery in politics. Other notable women are Iyalode Efusetan and Iwura of Ibadan and Princess Inikwi of Igala land. Madam Tinubu ruled Lagos from 1830 to 1887, and she was a seasoned politician who used her power to support Akintoye to become the rightful king of Lagos during his feud with Kosoko. Women continued to live and carry out these responsibilities until the emergence of colonial rule in Nigeria. In the second part of our series, we shall be exposing you to how the Nigerian woman navigated her way through the not-so-friendly colonial era.